This here's the 20-gallon shrimp tank. It's coming along pretty nicely. Got a nice shrimp in here, and I'll give you some close-ups in the next frame. Here's some Java moss. I've cut it down quite a bit and letting that grow back out, and I've moved some more over onto my moss rock, which I've got 3 different types of mosses growing on it right now. In the back, I've got some ultra green stuff kind of cultivating on it, and I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. And as you can tell, look at all that garbage. I've tried and tried and tried to vacuum it all up, but it just doesn't suck up very well, especially with this being a sand bottom. So, well, let's just let it feed the plants. It's not affecting water quality too bad. As you can tell, a lot of my new plants are still alive and doing well. The ones I collected from the wild and ponds, and it's doing really, really well. And Tony's water Sprite he gave me a few weeks back, it's starting to perk up and doing a little bit better. As you can tell, I bought some new shrimp. I've got some little ones in there. I wanted to add to the genetic line, so. And as you can tell, things are thickening up really well, and as soon as they get taller, they're going to cover this part up, going to cover a lot of this equipment up, which is going to make the whole tank look a whole lot better. I've got a little cave going up underneath there for the shrimp. Hey, there's one loaded with eggs. There's tons of them in here loaded with eggs, by the way. I've just got a whole bunch of them. There's some Java moss that got loose on me, and yeah, it does get messy if you're not careful with it. I got some Anacharis in there and whatever, and I don't even know what that is, but it's growing real well. Yeah, it actually has started growing. My Anubias nana has sprouted some more leaves, and it's growing real well. I just have the roots anchored down to the rock, just by the weight of the rock instead of tying it, and it seems to be doing a lot better for that. There's my snail problem in here. I've been crushing them and killing them and killing them and crushing them, and they're just everywhere you can imagine. They're in here. Trying to get rid of them all. There are a bunch of RCS in here, I mean like over 60, but they're all chilling out in the plants and in the moss, and you see a couple out here, but there's tons of them in here, and most of them, as you can tell, kind of hide out in the shade. There's some more. Look at how red them fuckers are. Yeah, they're really doing pretty good in here. They love it, and they are really into it. I can't find any more, but there's a bunch in here. They crawl over everything. Hey, there's one of my new ones, my new youngins. They crawl up underneath, as you can tell a little bit. There's one up underneath, and they just kind of hide out and hang out. Okay, this is the 20.